hidden tragedies and scandals of Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. What was she hiding from the world? As the wife of Prince Edward, the youngest son of Queen Elizabeth II, Sophie, Countess of Wessex was long viewed as one of the most uncontroversial members of the British royal family. Her decades of quiet, dutiful service to the crown and her reputation for warmth and kindness toward the public only cemented this image. However, a closer examination of Sophie's life reveals a woman who has weathered profound personal tragedies and weathered scandalous revelations, all while maintaining a carefully curated public persona. From a devastating miscarriage to a shocking royal feud, the true story of the Duchess of Edinburgh is one of resilience in the face of unimaginable challenges. In 2001, Sophie suffered a devastating personal tragedy when she underwent emergency surgery after experiencing a potentially life-threatening ectopic pregnancy. This traumatic event, which resulted in the loss of her unborn child, was kept tightly under wraps by the palace for fear of the public relations fallout. Sophie was absolutely devastated, reveals a close royal source. She had been so excited to have a baby and start a family with Edward. For that to be ripped away from her in such a horrific way was truly heartbreaking. In the aftermath, the Countess retreated from public life for an extended period, struggling to come to terms with her loss. It was a private hell that stood in stark contrast to her public image as a poised and composed royal. If the ectopic pregnancy was not enough to contend with, Sophie would soon find herself embroiled in an intense royal feud that threatened to derail her relationship with the Windsor clan. The catalyst was an ill-advised 2001 interview in which the Countess was recorded making disparaging remarks about other members of the royal family, including Princess Anne and the Duchess of York. These comments, which were secretly taped by an undercover reporter, painted an unflattering portrait of the infighting and backstabbing that went on behind palace walls. Sophie was absolutely mortified when those recordings surfaced, a palace insider recalls. She had let her guard down and said some very unkind things. The fallout was severe, and it took a long time for her to regain the trust of the family. The scandal, which became known as Sophiegate, threatened to overshadow Sophie's charity work and public duties. It also led to a period of strained relations between the Countess and other senior royals, who felt betrayed by her candid and highly critical comments. Through it all, Sophie has maintained a resolute determination to weather the storms and emerge stronger. She has continued to dutifully carry out her royal obligations, cementing her reputation as a hard-working and reliable member of the Windsor clan. Sophie is the embodiment of grace under pressure, notes royal biographer Penny Junor. She has faced unimaginable personal tragedy and public humiliation, and yet she has never wavered in her commitment to the monarchy and her role within it. This unwavering resilience has not gone unnoticed by the Queen, who has come to rely on Sophie as a trusted confidant and advisor. The Countess' quiet strength and empathy have made her an invaluable asset to the aging monarch, who has increasingly turned to her younger relatives for support. As the years have passed, Sophie has largely managed to rehabilitate her public image, emerging as one of the most respected and admired royal women. Her charity work, particularly her advocacy for issues like blindness prevention and sexual violence prevention, has earned her widespread praise. Moreover, her relationship with Prince Edward has only grown stronger, with the couple's 1999 marriage weathering the storms of scandal and tragedy. They now share 2 children, Lady Louise and James, Viscount Severn, and Sophie has embraced the role of doting mother with the same quiet determination that has defined her royal career. In many ways, Sophie's story is one of quiet triumph, says royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. She has faced unimaginable challenges, both personal and public, and yet she has emerged as a respected, admired, and integral part of the Windsor family. That is a remarkable achievement. As the royal family continues to navigate the complexities of the modern era, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, stands as a testament to the power of resilience and the quiet fortitude that can overcome even the most daunting of obstacles. Her story is one of hidden tragedies and scandals, to be sure, but it is also a story of strength, perseverance, and the quiet triumph of the human spirit.